In una lezione universitaria, Hannah Arendt, attraverso il racconto del suo incontro da giornalista con Adolf Eichmann, spiega l'inquietante realtà sulle personalità che possono eseguire un genocidio. Buona visione.
1961, I traveled to observe the public proceedings involving Adolf Eichmann for a magazine assignment. Eichmann had been the official responsible for the complex logistics of transport during the conflict. He had been located in Argentina, brought to the region, and placed on the public stage to answer for his administrative role. I went, I confess, expecting to see a fanatic. That is what everyone expected. The presenters expected it. The audience expected it. A person burning with ideological hostility. That is the kind of figure we know how to recognize. That is the kind of behavior that makes sense to us. What I found in that glass booth was something far more disturbing. A middle-aged, ordinary individual with nearsighted eyes and clumsy speech. A former salesman who had joined a powerful bureaucracy and risen to prominence not through personal malice, hatred, or cruelty, through diligence, through obedience, through a remarkable, terrifying inability to think for himself. 6 psychiatrists certified him as normal. One of them remarked, and I find this almost funny, that Eichmann was more normal than I am after having examined him. His attitude toward his family was described as not only normal but most desirable. The minister who visited him in prison declared him a man of very positive ideas, and this was the man who sent millions to their deaths. The longer I listened to him, the more obvious it became. Eichmann was not stupid. That is not the point. He was simply, genuinely, completely incapable of thinking from the standpoint of anyone else. He spoke exclusively in cliches, in what he himself called officialisi. When he tried to construct a sentence of his own, he would repeat it until it too became a cliche. He was surrounded as if by armor, by stock phrases that insulated him entirely from reality. This is what I mean by the banality of evil. Not that evil is ordinary or unimportant, not that it is excusable, but that it can be committed on a massive scale with bureaucratic precision by someone who is not motivated by hatred or ideology or psychopathy, by someone who simply stopped thinking, stopped asking, what am I doing, to whom?